Yeah, yeah, I did a whole video yesterday. That shit must have got deleted or whatever. I was speaking on the things that's that's hurting us. A lot of things came across my head, and right now I'm drawing a blank about everything that I talked about. But it still comes down to a certain situation. Like this symbol right here on my chest. This is a carpenter symbol, a carpenter union symbol. It's the compass and level. You know, it's basically about mathematics. And we're not doing the math, people. It's February 2nd, 2024, and we are in a hell of a state. They call this Black History Month. You know what I mean? The irony about this Black History Month is that they don't teach you no real Black history, so-called Black history. That's the irony about this situation, is that we're going to hear about Dr. Martin Luther King again, maybe Malcolm X, maybe, because you know they really don't like talking about Malcolm X. And we definitely don't hear nothing about Haile Selassie. We definitely don't hear nothing about Marcus Garvey. We don't hear nothing about no other so-called black leaders and special people and all that. We just hear about the regular schmegular. And I mean, I'm not going to downplay Dr. King situation, but I mean, damn, that's it for Black History Month? That's it? We just gonna do that, write a speech, and you know what I'm saying, and that's it? The man had plenty of speeches. We keep going to that same one though, ain't we? Right. We don't want to go to the one that got him killed. We don't want to talk about that one. See, and speaking of that, there's so much other stuff that happened. This is my thing to my people. There's so much stuff that's happening around us, that's happened in our lifetime, that's happened before our lifetime, that we just turn a blind eye to it, like it never happened. My thing is, okay, this is one of the reasons I left the streets too, is because I know the detriment that it's doing to our people, and our people knows the detriment that it's doing to them. We all know it. Everybody knows it, but we act like we don't see it. See, I call that a pussy's move. I think you a sucker MC. Yeah, I think you certified pussy for you to sit back and act like you don't see what's happening. You just like a punk ass nigga when the boy about to sucker punch you and you doing this. I swear to God, man, that's what it is, man. If I sat back and told you some truth and some facts, you would argue me down. Young man told me inside, I did a whole live yesterday. I don't know if anybody saw it, but I'm telling you again. I'm just going to say it again. Had a little argument inside there with my young boys inside the lounge. We always argue, and we was talking about facts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If it's a fact, it's a fact. Basically, I mean, it is what it is. Whether you like it or not, this is a fact. You see what I'm saying? So I said, well, damn. Can you argue a fact? They said, no, you can't argue no fact because a fact is a fact. I said, I bet you I can get you to argue a fact. And how you gonna get me to argue a fact? Well, then bet it, nigga. I bet you ain't gonna get me to argue no fact. I said, okay, here's a fact. Jesus never existed. And there we go. There we go. That starts a whole nother dialogue. Do you understand? When a person tells you a fact, you're definitely going to argue me down and going to prove me wrong. But the thing about proving me wrong about what I just said is it's impossible. Because you know why you can't prove me wrong? Because you never seen no bones. If my memory served me correctly, it was a bishop named Bishop James Usher, I believe his name is. He the one set the time limit, 4004 BC. That's all existence. Check your Bible. First chapter, Genesis. Look in that corner. What does it say? What does it say? 4004 BC. So you use that as like an almanac or some type of history book, and it's all fiction. It's all fiction. So if I told you nobody in the Bible ever existed, you'd be ready to kill, murder man, wouldn't you? But forgot that is a belief, people. You are believing that that's what it is. But we're talking about facts. Here's a fact for your ass. The government is setting up a situation to destroy believers. See, as long as you will believe in something, have faith in something that doesn't exist, I can make you do damn near anything. Man, I feel like I can take you, we'll go back to Coming to America, and you'll be barking like a dog. Hop on one leg. Make a noise like an orangutan. Yeah, all that. You're going to do that. Soon as the good book tell you to. Listen, everybody got to hop on one leg for Jesus to come back. What would you say if I told you I was Jesus? Would you believe in me? Or would you tell me that I'm crazy? I remember being in at one of the job sites, and a guy that we think alike, he used to mess with the people too. I don't like messing with you with your religion, because I know you take it to your heart. But I'm here to tell you that I'm trying to grab you from that and turn you around. Instead of taking it to your heart like that with the religion, I want you to take your people serious like that. That's what I want to do. But the man went to the people anyway. He started messing with them because they're religious. He says, okay, you believe in God, which a lot of people don't understand. When you say God, see, you got to understand where my mental is at. See, because a lot of folks say God and they go straight to Jesus. You understand? And okay, we'll do that. You'll say that. And you know what that man told them people when they say, yeah, Jesus is the way, he's the light, he's this, that, and third, right? He said, well, I can do what your God can do. Whatever your God do, I can do. Now that hurts a lot of spirits right there. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, man, stop messing with them people, man. Leave them people alone, man. Right now, it was the time that he felt like messing with them to see what they say, to see where they head at. Nobody had common sense. Nobody looked at it and said, yo, why would he say that? But look at this girl. She don't never get enough. But then you ask yourself, you say, well, damn. He said he can do whatever my God can do. Then you start thinking, what my God did. And in all honesty and actuality, you don't know. You have no clue. No clue. See, you've been lied to so long. Here's the kicker. What they did was sold us back the religion. They sold it back to us backwards. And we bought it hook, line, and sinker. There's a reason why you in there. It's a reason. There is a reason. Because they sold it to you backwards. That's why you speaking backwards. When you feel that ghost, you feel that what y'all call it, the Holy Ghost. Yeah, you feeling something. You're just feeling it backwards. All these years you've been calling the Creator by the wrong name. All these years. Ain't that a bitch? See, my thing is that if you believe in facts, you say you want to know facts. You say a fact is a fact. I just told you a fact. Here's another fact. The fact is that the government's been lying to us for years. That's a fact. Let me put it on you. See, because you see how they do the FBI files. The FBI ain't been around that damn long. So, here's what they did. They said, well, damn, you can't open up these joints for another 50 years. the redacted statements from what happened back in the day, like in the 60s, like what happened to Martin Luther King, or what happened to the president, John F. Kennedy, you know what I'm saying? What happened to Malcolm X. All those facts are redacted, meaning that they covered it with that black marker thing. Yeah, they covered it up, but see, they let it go after 50 years. You see what I'm saying? Isn't that amazing? Don't that bother you? It doesn't? Okay, well then when we finally read and see that Martin Luther King actually did not die from the gunshot wound. He didn't die. He was laying there, but he wasn't dead. Now we know this. Yes, we know this. You didn't read the other parts. They killed him in the hospital. They blew that man, John F. Kennedy, brains out his body. You understand? Blew his brains out his body. Now here's the thing. Where's his brain at? See? And we don't see, and we don't talk, because the reason why they can't show that brain, because then it'll show that it was a close shot. That was damn near right to his face. It was the gunshot residue would have popped up. How would that be possible? Because the driver shot him. The kill shot. The driver hit him with the kill shot. But, hey man, listen, it's all over the spot. You can see it. It's not something that I'm making up. These are other things that's happening. And then when you sit back and you're like, well, damn, they would do that? Then we fast forward. We see the towers. This is in our lifetime. No, we see something else. We see the MOVE members get their whole block blown up. Both sides of the block. Then we ask ourselves, look, they like, well, who did this? Who authorized this? And look at good old Wilson Goode. Huh? First black mayor. And look what he did. He like, guess I did it. That's how he said it. You like, damn, you gonna take the hit? I heard that, even though we sat there and watched the fire department and the police department do this. Ain't that nothing? Ramona Africa and another young boy is the only survivors. But we sit back and we act like we don't know that these things are happening. This is what's going on. But this is what I want to tell everybody. Cat Williams set a precedence. This is the age of Aquarius. And all those that don't understand what that means the year of the truth bearer. You see, when the Aquarius sign is a man, it's like a man pouring water. Water sign. That's the truth he's pouring over the people. You got to speak the truth now. This is the truth. Now, I don't want to discourage you folks that's like 70 years old and all that. If you're 70, all right, I ain't got nothing to say to you. If you want to listen to me, you listen to me. But if you 65 and down, man, I don't give a fuck how you feel. It's just like that. I don't care how you feel. I'm giving it to you raw and uncut. Jesus never existed, and neither did nobody else in the Bible. Stop reading that shit verbatim and taking it to your heart like that. What we need to take to our heart is our people. Let's take them in. These kids got problems, man. They crack babies. They got wine in their system. It's bad enough mine got weed on them. You know what I'm talking about? But listen, and a lot of yak. But, man, that's just bad enough. But these kids got all types of shit going on in their body right now, man. Their mind is shot. And then we ain't helping them no better. We telling them a bunch of damn lies. Listen, this is the truth. This is it. This February right now, you're about to get your income taxes. Don't spend a goddamn dollar. I mean nothing, yo. Nothing. And I got to reiterate this. Yo, we not asking nobody for nothing. We're taking it. We're doing it. I ain't asking you for shit. See, man, they got us so wrapped up, yo. We so through, man, it's pathetic. I mean, we really got problems, y'all. We got real problems. We're not paying attention to nothing. They sending billions overseas to help other people. Where the fuck is the stimmy checks? to bring us back. Same amount of money they sent across seas, that was another stimmy. What the fuck is they doing? Where the paper at? You understand? What are we doing, y'all? Yo, what are we doing for real? We gonna keep sitting back letting this happen? And you know the truth. You know it, you just don't want to admit to it. Nobody does, especially when you tell them. See, this is what I come with. Here's my solutions. We're gonna change the black churches, so-called black churches. We're going to change them into banks. Change them all into banks, every last one of them, and we'll have our city on smash. We'll be running damn near everything. Listen, man, we got to get economically secure, especially the so-called black man. Because we're losing. They are putting, listen, you see it, man. Come on, man. You see it. Look at these women going inside these colleges. They ain't stopping them. They letting them, go ahead. Go, baby. You got it. But the moment you sign up for some shit, hey, listen, we got to put this in play. We got to put that in play. You a man, you ain't got time for that. You ain't got time for that. Not at all. But being that you think you do, and you think that these people are holding you down, you'll see. They showing it to us. They showing us that we are in trouble. Nigga, these motherfucking people want 500 million people left on this planet. Do you understand that? We got to do some math, y'all. 500 million, that's what they want. On this planet, 500 million. Do not forget it's 7 billion motherfuckers on this planet. Do not forget that, people. You do the math. Take 500 million, you know what I'm saying, and take that away from 7 billion, and you tell me what you come up with. That's how many is dying. That's whatever's left. That's what they want dead. You understand? You have to get this. Dog, Cat Williams may have went in and came at people to tell the truth about certain people. He won't get into... When I hear an intelligent person say, yeah, because, you know, when you hear him say, yeah, because, and if it's not for Jesus, I wouldn't be, what? Yo, that's when they lose me every time they say it. I don't give a fuck who it was that said it. I don't care who said it. That's when you know they full of shit, especially intelligent people that we know are intelligent. You can look at them and see that they are intelligent. You say, what? Because, dog, think it like this. Think of it like this. If Bishop James Usher said that, he just said that the world started 4,004 years ago. You ain't noticed that everything that when they go back in time, they never go past 4,004 years? When they tell you about, yeah, the Aztecs was this and all that shit, they'd be at 4,000 years. Did you know that the Sphinx is 800,000 years old? We got to do a little bit of math now, y'all. Oh, why did I say the Sphinx? Why did I mention the Sphinx? Because the pyramids is behind it. Why am I mentioning the pyramids? Because of the hieroglyphs. Why is he mentioning the hieroglyphs? Let's break down hieroglyphs. What does that mean? What does hieroglyphs mean? Because I know a lot of y'all don't know. Hiero means God. Glyphs, graphs, you know what I'm saying? Words. God's words. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? And look what's on those walls. You mean to tell me a person was resurrected and lived 3 days, came out 3 days or whatever, and fed the people and did miracles and did all that, and that's written on the pyramids? So, if that was 800,000 years ago, and this man said 4,004 years of BC. Dog, what are we talking about right now? How you believing in something? What you believing in? This is, listen, it's right there on stone. You're not going to believe in that though, right? It's what that man told you. They got a joint. People went to go see what happened to the slaves in Baltimore. You know, they got this little museum over there and showed the shackles, showed the nut shit, everything that was transpiring when they was bringing people over here. You see what I'm saying? Stop that, girl. Stop that. When they was bringing people over here, and she was like, at least we got the good book out of this. What? See? And that's the shit that's killing us. Right there. How your oppressor is going to give you something good? What did he give you? That's a good thing? See, you have to understand, people. When you listen, you hear those people, those Israelites, you hear those Moors, you hear all these people. It is truth into what these people are saying. You see what I'm saying? They are saying the exact same thing, to be totally honest with you. They just getting the names and shit mixed up. That's all. It's all the same thing, though. Yes, we were here before Columbus. They came way before Columbus. Check out the Ivan Van Sertima book. They came way before Columbus. Way before. Been doing shit way before. When they tell you that we started civilization, cousin, I mean, goddamn, what more you want, man? If they told you, I know you heard this before. Everything started in Africa. You heard it before, man. You heard it before. That's real. That's a fact. That's a fact. You understand? Everything started over there. The Nile River. You know what I'm saying? The Nubians. You know what I'm saying? The Aztecs, the fucking, you know what I mean? The little small people, whatever the fuck they called. I forgot their names though. They were the builders. The smallest peoples, I forgot their names. But yeah, they were the people though. You understand? Man, listen, we're not gonna do a whole history thing. That's why ain't no use of us talking about Black History Month for what? When you ain't gonna teach no Black history. So-called Black history anyway. You understand? Because when you're supposed to start off with, well, because if you're going to talk about Black history, so-called Black history, why don't you say these are the people that started civilization? Why don't you start it off like that? We know everything about the Roman Empire, though. Except for the black people that was in there, so-called black people. We don't hear about them. Ain't that a bitch? On Black History Month, we do not hear about them. And you notice that a lot of black folks don't speak about it. You ask yourself, why? Why y'all not telling the truth? Why y'all holding on to secrets? For what? Anytime a person say, and Jesus said, and Yahshua said, and all that shit, ask them a question. Who the fuck is Horus? Who is that? Now remember, I said it's been built. Now listen, this science. It could be, listen, all right, I'll even do you one better. I would say that it's a theory. I would give you that. I would say that it's a theory that is 800,000 years. What I do know, though, is that before was any books written, they were written there and on stones. Remember them stone tablets that the good brother Moses came down off that mountain saying that this is it? This is it? Ask yourself a question. Moses was illiterate, right? Wasn't he? But then it says, Moses is from Egypt. Wow. And he got all his teachings from Egypt. What? Cool out, bees. What did they teach him? I almost cussed. How could he be ignorant? And what could he have been taught in Egypt? Huh? Remember? Wasn't everybody else stupid? What was he taught in Egypt? There was a great man named Imhotep, the first scholar The first professor, first person to ever open up a college type joint. You got all your teachings from Egypt, but it wasn't called Egypt. It was called Kemet. But we're gonna stay with Egypt so you can understand what I'm saying to you. Egypt, Imhotep. See, I always say this. I start from A, B, C, D. Right now, we in the A's. I did not jump over to the B's yet. We staying in the A's. So if we're gonna talk about the history of so-called black people, we got to start there. What are we doing? If we're going to talk about history, we got to stay where the history began, where it all began. It began in Kemet, Egypt, so that you can understand what I'm talking about, who I'm speaking about. You know, there's black people out here that says, shit, Egypt don't even exist. Damn. You like, wow, Egypt never existed? And then you got some people say Egypt is in the Middle East. The Middle East of what? The Middle East of what? Right? Don't we ask those simple questions? Some people say Egypt is not even in Africa. Egypt is not on the continent of Africa. See? And these are the things that be bothering the shit out of me. I'm saying, why is they hiding this? Why is people hiding this? The same way they hid those planes that ran into that damn that ran into that Pentagon. Right. See, if you don't understand that this is a Roman Catholic deal, everything started with the Roman Catholic Church that we know of right now. Everything that you're looking at, everything that they're telling you is all done by priests and bishops and archbishops and shit like that. That's what we're living. We're living that. Whether you a Muslim, whether you the Jewish people opened up their own little thing, but it all derives from the good book, right? Right? That was plagiarized so crazy, it just don't make no sense. I'm saying to you that the book was plagiarized. Oh, shit. Who did it then? There's a man named James Stewart. I'm still on the A's. Remember this. I'm still on the A's. So you're starting from A, B, C, D. James Stewart. Who is James Stewart? King James. Whoa, King James. And nobody questioned that. King James. All right, King James seems like that's a powerful motherfucker. Don't it sound like he powerful? Don't that sound like something? That sound like something, right? He powerful than a motherfucker. He must have absolute power, don't he? He has absolute power. King James, absolute power. And he who has absolute power will rule absolutely. And I know that's my phrase, and I keep pushing it because I don't think you understand that. His name, King James. His name's James Stewart. They called him King James. King James, what they called him. You understand? Here's a man that all these people out here is going crazy saying that these homosexuals cannot go inside these churches. It's no good. They are blasphemy and all this and all that, and it's all crazy and this, that, and the third. But King James had men concubines. And he wrote the Bible. He had the Bible written by 40 of his scholars in the 1600s. They said it took 1,600 years, but no, it was 40 scholars in the 1600s that wrote that book for King James, the one you got on in your mantelpiece. You know the one right there, yeah, that one. He wrote it to his likings because he had absolute power. Oh yeah, but then you say, well, damn, where he get these stories from? And I say, well, damn, there's an older book than the Bible out there. What book is that, Bees? The Book of the Dead. Oh, yeah. There's no Jesus in that book. There was no Jesus in the Old Testament neither. Yeah. 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 See, here we are going through all this about the homosexuals and the LGBTQ and all that and this, that, and third. And the whole time we're looking at that picture of that Jesus holding this, got his hands folded with the long hair. That's somebody's boyfriend. That's some boy's boyfriend. Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, listen, man. Listen. These are facts. I'm not, man, that's some boy's boyfriend. That picture, that's some boy's boyfriend. And it's crazy. Dog, listen, these are facts. Listen, I ain't got time to be kicking it with y'all. I ain't got no time to bullshit you now. Yes. So look at it like this. I turned Muslim, I was turning 22 years old. I took my shahada, put my finger up, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. I did that. Yes, I did. Because it made more sense to me. And the reason why my head is where it's at right now is because of Islam. Yes, it is. Yes. But here's the thing. All those books derive from the Bible. All of them. The Quran came around 500 AD, 400 AD. AD. Anno Domini. Yes. It was written in the Bible was written in around the 1600s BCE. You understand? You see? So when you think about it, consequently, when you think about it, we've been fed a bag of goods. They told us our religion backwards. Did you know that we so in tune with this earth that damn near all of our body parts is connected to the earth? Our whole blood system, this carbon that we got on us. Carbon. We somebodies. We somebodies to this earth. We somebodies to this world. We saved the world before. But they're making us so goddamn stupid that there's no way we're going to be able to save anybody. Now, I know the words that I'm choosing is hurting your heart, but like I said, if you're 65 and down, I don't give two shits how you feel. You need to know this. This is facts. I'm not bullshitting y'all. This is what it is. And I know that intertwines with my religion. You understand? It does. So that means that mine ain't real neither. Right. None of them are. Our religion is astrology. That's our religion. I'll prove it to you. You ever said amen at the end of anything that you've done, any prayer that you've done? Have you ever said that? Remember, they said that those people in Egypt were pagans. Huh? They said that. They said that out their damn mouth. They told you that. Look how backwards this is. But you say amen. Amen. At the end of every prayer. Every prayer. Why would you use a pagan's name to say it at the end of your prayer? Why would you do that? Who is Amen-Ra? Who is that? That's somebody. That's some being. Amen-Ra. Ra, the sun. Shall I prove it on a song note? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re. Finish the song. Finish the song. Why would they say re? What is re? Right. Ra. Amen-Ra. Ra, sun god. Osiris. This is basic A, B, C, D. I'm still on A. I'm still on A. We have to learn A. Don't go all the way over there, you checking out B, C, D, E. No, nigga. We still on A. This is where it came from. Why that in Black history books? Why we don't hear anything about these things? Why ain't nobody talk? Why ain't the so-called black people speaking on this? Because there's money to be lost. Huh? That's why I say all black banks all black churches need to turn to black banks. Every last one of them. I don't want to see none preaching nothing about no damn Jesus. No, sir. No, sir. These are all banks. And if you want to believe in what you want to believe in, go ahead. But when it comes down to facts, do not put your belief in front of these facts. Don't do that. I can't do that, so you can't do it neither. I can't do that. I can't sit back and deny the obvious. What am I doing? What are you doing? This shit right here, man, this shit right here taught me all this. So if you want to blame somebody, blame the carpenters. That's what Jesus was. Huh? What if I told you that I was Jesus? Would you believe me? Would you believe me? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I can understand why. Shit, what the fuck? Shit, you sinner and shit like that and all that good shit? Damn, I swing around a bunch of killers, murderers, you know what I'm saying, thieves and scammers and shit. Don't that sound like somebody? But anyway, fuck it. We're not going to get into it. We're not getting into it. No. Because then that means we're going to jump to C and D. No. We're not talking. We're going to stay at A. We staying at A. We stay there. Like I said, 800,000 years ago. And that's strictly for the Sphinx. What was going on before the Sphinx was built? It took ingenuity to build that. I'm a carpenter. It took ingenuity to build that, to make those pyramids so perfect. To the point they can't be copied now. If you notice that level that's right there, you see that level? That's some pyramid shit. Look how it look. Look how my symbol look. Look how that symbol look. It's like a pyramid to me. Don't it look like one? Look like a diamond, just like what the pyramids are. Isn't that amazing? Where they get this from? Where'd that come from? They're trying to duplicate us. They're trying to figure out how the fuck did we do it. And they made us so goddamn stupid that we can't remember, nor recall, nor know anything about our history. And this is what's going on. This is what's going on around the planet. And don't nobody care. And the people that need to care, they are the worst. They don't give a damn. Because it's whatever he said. If the white man said it, is true. Now, and I can't keep saying the white man. I'm telling you, yo. You don't understand that. See, I can't go to D yet, right? I got to stay here because I don't want to jump. I want to stay right here. Stay right here. We're not being taught the proper way. A lot of us don't need to go inside no school to learn. A lot of us need to put our hands on it. We have to. That's the only way we can learn. A lot of us, that's the only way we can learn. You know what I'm saying? You know, they talk about the Mexicans ain't sending the best of the best over here. And then they said, well, shit, we know that the white man, the Englishmen, did not send the best of their best. They sent the riffraff. We know that. Shit, they even told us that. What you talking about? What you thought was on that that boat? What was the name of the boat? What's the name of the damn boat that everybody go through with this Thanksgiving shit when they slaughtered the people? But anyway, that was a bunch of riffraff that was on it. They didn't even know how to wash up. You understand? The natives civilized them. Who was the natives? There we go with some more black history, so-called black history. Who was the natives? Who were they? Right. Oh, Indians? Right. Yeah, but you know, even though in Spanish, Negro is black. It's black in damn near every language. Negroid. Yeah, that's black. Yeah. Where does red shit come from? Right. Right. Understandable. You're not getting you're not understanding. We still at A. We still at A. Yeah, yeah. We're still there. We ain't even get to the Mayflower. That's what it was. I believe that's what it was. We ain't even get to there. All this was happening way before any of this happened. You got this Ice Age shit. We still at A. Got this Ice Age shit. Those motherfuckers didn't come out their caves. While they was sitting in that cave, we was building shit. All around the motherfucking world. All around the world. All of it. All of it. Yes. Yes. We ruled the world, yo. We now, what's probably happening to us is some karma shit. And I know a lot of y'all don't believe in karma, but it's some karma shit going on. But now, this is the age of Aquarius again. So now the truth bearer is here. And you got to understand the truth. Now, this is basic truth. Please believe it. This is basic truth. Basic. I'm not going deep. I said this is A. I'm only on A. Basic truth. This is what it is. Now, you can believe whatever the fuck you want to believe, but you can't tell me that you're going to change these facts, because you can't. You can't change these facts. This is a fact. I'm not making this up. It's not just coming rolling off my tongue. This is what it is. This is what it was. This is what's going down. Now, all that belief shit, you can save that. Right now, we looking for the truth, mister. And listen, I'm trying to get set free. The only way I can get set free is if you set free. At least acknowledge what I'm saying to you. Do you believe that 9/11 was an inside job? Now, this is a belief. You can believe that. But here's the facts. Those buildings don't just fall like that. You see this? Those buildings don't just fall like that. They don't. Not even a wood building will fall like that. Not even a wood building. You understand? A wood building that's built in wood and bricks won't fall like that. Yes. I do you one better. You can't tell me that a 47-story building can just collapse. There's no way in hell you're going to tell me that. You're not telling this guy that. You can tell some people that don't know nothing about this. Tell somebody that don't know nothing about that shit. But you ain't going to tell me that. I know better. I've built these buildings. There's no way in hell. No way in fucking hell that the building just falls like that. Impossible. Impossible. The foundation on them motherfuckers is unreal. It's impossible. Damn near impenetrable. You understand? It would have to take an act of God to bring that down. Only way. That's the only way it would fall like that. Only way, an act of God. An act of the Creator. I don't really like saying the word God. I don't like saying that. I like to speak of the Creator in a phrase. You understand? That's just me. That's just me. I don't let nobody tell me how to praise the Creator. Because you can't tell me how to praise the Creator. Man, listen, there's so much truth that we're missing out on. Look at the homosexuality going on in this damn Hollywood shit. They told me that Hollywood meant some type of dark shit. The Hollywood is like a magic trick. That Hollywood is the stick that the people, them witches be having. You know, the magic wands. That's supposed to be Hollywood. That's what it actually is. Ain't that a bitch? Damn. All these secret codes and shit, huh? Where they get this from, yo? Where do they get it from? Who thought of this? It's crazy, man. But if y'all can do yourself a favor and dig into the first scholar, why don't we learn something from that guy? That guy existed. the great Imhotep. He existed, yo. Now we at A. Before we start talking about Martin Luther King and any of them niggas, let's talk about Imhotep. Let's stay on Imhotep. A first. That should be, listen, yesterday should have been a whole segment while they in school talking about Imhotep. If this is Black History Month, if we gonna talk Black History Month, he was the first physician. Huh. Yeah. First scholar, architect, the whole nine. Whatever you thought was fly and thorough, he did it already. He been did it long time ago. That staff that's on the medical thing, that's Imhotep's staff. That his cane. That's what that is. I think it's called the Hippocratic Oath or whatever. Supposed to be Socrates or whatever that Greek motherfucker name is. But if you look into that Greek motherfucker and see what he said, I am a student of the great Imhotep. Wait a minute. If he's a student, that means Imhotep is the teacher. He was taught by the great Imhotep, so how they got a Hippocratic Oath and not an Imhotep oath? I'm sorry? We don't want to talk about that? There we go. Right. And we wonder why all these black people, so-called black people, is so inventive. The shit that they inventing, we really, really need. Where they thinking of this shit at? Who is these people? Then they started seeing how smart that we were getting. We was going back to our essence, building and saving the planet. We was going back to that. So they start killing us off. And then they start altering our minds. From the 60s all the way to 2024. That's when the mind altering thing. They got teams. They got teams out here that's predicting what's happening. This is what their job is to do this. Whatever we can manipulate y'all into doing, we got you. I say, let's just fall out of the rat race, people. If they're going to do that to their own people, which they are, we step back. That's what we need to do. Step back. Step back. Hold up. Everybody stop. Well, let's step back, take a step back and see what is really happening. Step away from the picture and step back and see the whole picture. I just gave you a bunch of facts. Now you can be angry. That's cool. That's a feeling. I hope you are angry. I was pissed when I found out. Nigga, I was beside myself. Listen, it's just like this. When I said this before, niggas thought, I'm like, we hyped up about a black president, but nigga, it was like 7 of them. Barack is the 8th. He ain't even a full black man. This is the truth. Yo, these are facts, bruh. This is not something that I'm making up. These are facts. They can't show it to you, man. Why we ain't never... Tell me this then. All right, Black History Month. I just told you that it was 7 black presidents before Barack Obama. Shit. Before fucking George Washington. What we talking about? What we talking about? Before George Washington. Yes. At least 7. At least. You understand that? Man, listen. Listen, man. Just do yourself a favor, because I ain't got much time, because if you think I'm bullshitting, you look up John Henson. So you just, John Henson, go check out John Henson. See who that is. Just check and see who John Henson is. He was the last. That's all. I'm not going to give you all types of back. You just got to check it out for yourself to see the bullshit that's being portrayed on us. They selling it to, they selling us a bag of goods, and we just cop. We can't wait to cop it. I'm just telling facts, man. That's all I can do. Everything I said to you is a fact. This is not my motherfucking opinion, man. That's why I know that we're lost. And I'm like, damn, when I found out about it, I was so goddamn mad. I'm like, yo, so what's the agenda? What are they trying to do to us? Population control. That's it. Oh, there's a whole bunch of little nuances happening. They put the women up and bring the man down, get the kids crazy so they can turn around and kill everybody. And yeah. Operation Genocide. You have to understand, they don't even care about their own people. If you don't, you got to understand, just pay attention to those people that came from England. They didn't give a fuck about them. They didn't care. The first fucking slaves was the fucking Irish. They didn't care about them neither. But then they tricked your mind. And being that you got absolute power, you got time to think. Let me see, how can I fuck these people over and gain off them? Let me see. And they just apply. But I'm here to tell you, we don't have to live like that, man. Listen, y'all. It's February, right? Everybody about to get their little taxes. Then they fucking you over on that, too. They're doing you dirty. The IRS finding out new ways to take more money. Ain't that a bitch? That's not even supposed to be happening. This ain't a... You got to understand, I'm not speaking strictly for my people, although I am, but not strictly for my people, because my people, the other people is getting fucked over too. But I know it's us that saved this planet before. This time they're trying to stop us. That's what they're doing. Maybe you don't understand. Maybe it's hard for you to understand. But this is the year of the truth bearer. Astrology is everything, yo. Astrology is everything. And I know a lot of people don't believe in it. All the Taurus is the fucking Aries and all that Pisces shit. We just came out of Pisces, y'all. You know, it's like 2,000 years or something like that to change to another age or some shit like that. Something like that, either 2,500 years or some shit like that. But just remember this, though. We just came out of Pisces, right? Do you remember Jesus again, right? Y'all remember Jesus? You remember those signs that niggas was putting on their cars? And it was the sign of a fish? Just like you said, you don't believe in astrology, right? But you believed in Jesus. And that's astrology. You see? I know you've seen it. It's a fish, and they got Jesus in the joint. Because we just came out of Pisces. The age of Pisces. Yes. You didn't know? Yes. Now, we're in the age of Aquarius. Oh, they can't hide. They can't get out of this one. This is the whole age. We got at least 2,500 more years of this truth bearing. See, this is the one they're scared of because they can't stop astrology. This is what's making them want to kill more. But see, they can't kill without telling the truth. And they're going to tell us the truth. They was already practicing telling the truth. They telling you the truth. They're going to tell you the truth. You just got to listen. That's why Trump was so important. He can't help himself. He gonna tell you. He's going to tell you. For sure. Look at the shit with Iran now. 3 black kids got killed. So they gonna stroke your heart now. You see them 3 black kids, so we'll be down to go to war. Although they killed them 9 times out of 10. Mumia Abu-Jamal is still in jail, y'all. Damn near 40 years now. Damn near 40 years. He said he killed the cop. So I guess in the year 2000 is the only time we found corrupt cops. In the year 2000. Although I just told you that these motherfuckers blew up a whole block. Blew the whole block up. Why we not paying attention, yo? Mumia is in jail, yo. He's still in jail for 40 fucking years. They gave him the death penalty. He was in solitary confinement with Cool C. Ooh, you got it. Yes, he was down there before Cool C even brought his ass in there. Said he killed the cop. Although he got shot and woke up in the hospital with chains on. But he killed the cop. Ain't that a bitch? And we sit here. We sit here and don't do nothing. Like, fuck it. That man should have been out of jail, y'all. He should have been out of jail. That man was on WDAS Philadelphia. He was on WDAS. He had a talk show on WDAS, and he's gonna, in the fucking 80s, he's gonna kill a cop. He got a gun license. He gonna kill the cop, yo. Smart man, super smart. Oh, that's because he fucked with the Black Panthers and the MOVE members. That's why he had to go to jail. He worked for WDAS Philadelphia. Y'all know we fuck with WDAS. Y'all know that. Don't do that. Y'all know that. Y'all know we fuck with them. That's our station. Especially for them oldies and that other good shit. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Shit. That's like them saying, yeah, Steve Harvey just knocked off 14 cops. Steve Harvey? That nigga ain't killing no motherfucking body. Hey, oh, man. They put him in jail for life. And we all just sit here like, damn, motherfuckers sing a song, Steve Harvey, bring him back, Steve Harvey. He done killed 13 motherfucking cops, they say. And we believed it. Even though he's unconscious on the ground, rolling around like you on fire. He did it. The fuck? Just like they killed that young boy. They just killed that young boy in the store. Said he shot at the cops. He's on the fucking ground. Russ, he got his face on the ground. He would shoot himself first. He would shoot himself first. Looked like the cop shot himself. And then shot the young boy and killed him. What part of the fucking game? Yo, but we sit here. We sit here and act like ain't nothing happened. It ain't no riots. It ain't no looting, no nothing. We sit here. We just sit here. You see? There don't need to be no fucking riots, nigga. We need to be on some real X-Men shit. And when we say stop, shit stops. We need a Professor Xavier to go kick it. Be peaceful. But when we say we doing it, we're not asking you. You have to understand this. We're not asking you. We're telling you. This is what we're doing, yo. That's it. That's it. This is our problem. We keep sitting around asking, we looking for these dickhead ass fucking celebrities. Come on, man. Fuck you worried about them for? They're gonna be wanting to be the fuck down with us before it's all said and done. Believe that. Yo, man, this ain't got to be, it ain't got to be bloody, but I don't see no other way. It ain't got to be bloody because there's a lot of motherfucking dick eaters that's gonna do whatever massa tell them to do, and that's black and white gonna do it. My thing is, we're not telling them shit. We're just doing it. I mean, we're not asking them shit. We're just doing it. We're just gonna do it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? See, when it comes down to this shit here, and building and all that, I'm the spook that's sitting by the door. They should have never showed me this shit. I want to teach all you motherfuckers this shit. I want to teach you the electric. I want to teach you the plumbing. I want to teach you all this shit. I want you to know it. Know it. So we can build this nation and you can make yourself some paper. While this matrix is going on. You know what I'm saying? I want to get you up out that pod, which is your room, playing that fucking video game all day. Get up out of that pod and come open your eyes. Use your eyes for the first time. And come see what's really happening. Now, remember, I'm still on A. I did not jump to B, C, D, none of that. I'm still on A. This is what's going on, yo. This is the beginning. This is where it started. This is what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? These people are, you gotta understand, for a motherfucker like Benjamin Franklin to take the teeth of slaves and put them in his mouth, yo. Dog, what kind of people are these again? Savages. Savages. We can only train a couple of them. Hey, man, they got you thinking that you a fucking bug, that you dirty. Nigga, we invented cleaning the fuck up and washing up and eating properly and all that. We invented that, nigga. Civilization, nigga. The reason why them bitches was dying and shit like that, you see in Islam, they do wudu, they clean themselves. Those motherfuckers wasn't cleaning shit. They was dirtying them up. They was dying from being dirty. Come on, man. Come on, man. They was dying from being dirty, nigga. Filthy, maggots and shit and lice and all that good shit. They was dying from that. That's where the plagues and all that fucking disease shit come from them. They was dirty. But they tell you that you filthy and they dirty and you stink and all that. They tell you that. But the history books, this is back, we still on A. The history books tells you they was lower than dogs. Dogs were their best friends. They wanted to look like a dog. They wanted to walk like a dog. They did walk like dogs. And while they walking like dogs, we were building pyramids and shit like that. And Sphinx and civilizations. And our shit was like Vegas. And they first time ever seeing it, they damn near shit theyself. What the fuck is going on over there? We had the bitch like Vegas over in Kemet, Nubia, in Africa. Shit, we even took our shit on the road. While they still was in those caves, we was on boats coming over to the New Americas and Asia and China and all that other good shit. We did all that. All that. We still on the A's. But they don't tell you about these people. So what do? Do you learn? You don't have to take my word for it. What got me here is that I looked up, I said, I want to know who God is. That's what got me to this point. I wanted to know who God was. They showed me a shitload of pictures of Jesus. A shitload. And then they showed me an African statue. And I wondered, why is that African statue there? Why is that there? So they say, well, this is Osiris. Osiris? Who the fuck is Osiris? Oh man. Who is Horus? Who is the goddess Isis? So they got big ass statues of him. Remember the little Jesus in the manger? Well, Osiris and goddess Isis got their hands like this. Like this, one holding this way, the other one holding this way. And in the middle of that circle that they got like that is Horus. The Immaculate Conception. Horus. Isn't it amazing that they use so much of these things that we do now? Horus. Horus. Why does that sound familiar? Because if you spell it a certain way, you could spell it and it turns to hours. On the clock. See the clock behind me? Where's it at? Could you see the clock? Bang, on the wall. Hours. And I know that a lot of y'all don't understand. I get it. But everything that I'm saying to you, look it up. Look it up. There was a man, Muammar Gaddafi. I've said this story before. Muammar Gaddafi was murdered. Murdered by the so-called black president, Barack Hussein Obama. Huh? Sure, yeah. Kill him, right? Why they kill him? Did you know that Muammar Gaddafi was a spokesperson for the UN? Yeah, UN, United Nations. Why would he get killed? He's a spokesperson for the United Nations. And you know what he did? He said, I want to bring charges up on the United States of America for hate crimes and for slavery and all that other good shit. And they killed his ass. Because you know what he tried to do? He tried to change the money. He wanted to do gold bullions for his peoples and our people. So when we come over there, he can pay us in gold bullion. You know, the little gold joints. He had a shitload of them. He was changing the currency. He was going to change the currency. So in order for you to get his oil, you got to have gold bullion or pay triple, quadruple what it costs. But he was passing us off big money. Tried to give Minister Louis Farrakhan $1 billion. Huh? Look it the fuck up. Now I done jumped to F. Now I done jumped to F, and F probably out there listening to me right now. But I done jumped to F. But I just need to jump to F real quick. He tried to give Minister Louis Farrakhan $1 billion. And guess who stopped them? No, it wasn't Barack Obama. I know you wanted to say it. It was the other black president they said. William Clinton. Bill Clinton. Y'all know him? He said, nigga, if you take that money, we go on to war. Not with Muammar. He was going to take Louis Farrakhan to war, Minister Louis Farrakhan. And that means we all would have been at war. You see? Look it up. Look it up. Minister Louis Farrakhan smartly did not take that money because he knew we wasn't ready for that war. Because they'd have gave that man that $1 billion, it'd have been over. Probably all of us would be marching down the goddamn street, fucking with that billion. $1 billion? Back then? Listen, all of us would have been, we all would have had bow ties on. We wouldn't need to be trying to sell no bean pies because shit, we already here. You don't need to sell nothing. We just going to work putting money inside the pot. That would have been that. That would have been that. See, it would have been on with the vibe that I'm on now. But see, I do want to X out the religion. You understand? I have to. That's what's killing my people. Like I said, Islam brought me to this though, so I wouldn't have mind. Islam brought me to this consciousness. I wouldn't have mind. Because now I know the real. I know all the dogmas, where they get it from. I'm coming back now. I'm stepping down off of, you know what I mean, the other letters. I'm coming down this way, coming back down to A. Because now I remember, I know where they get all the dogma for the religions and all that shit. They get it from Kemet. Everything came from Kemet. Everything. It all starts there. So the next time your kids is in school, this month, and they say they doing Black History Month, you ask them, did you learn about Imhotep? Did you learn about Kemet? And if the answers is no, then they ain't learned shit. You understand? Understand that?